Hello and welcome back to another video on SW Fight Hub. We're going to be discussing what is next for Jaron Boots Ennis in the wake of the huge news in boxing this week that P2M Box, the promoter of his mandatory challenger for his IBF welterweight championship, Karen Chukhadzian, obviously who Boots has already beat previously, outbid Matchroom Boxing, obviously Eddie Hearn's promotional company that promote Boots, by $250,000, which is a huge discrepancy. A big loss for Matchroom and Boots, obviously, and DAZN, who are the network that showcased Jaron Ennis's fights. Couldn't imagine Ennis going on to fight on a rival promoter show. I don't think Eddie or Matchroom or DAZN would allow that. So it begs the question, what's going to happen now? Because Eddie Hearn stated that Jaron Ennis was going to fight in Philadelphia on November the 9th. It looks like that's not going to be happening anymore. So what are the options? If you can rule out that fight, you would assume that Ennis will vacate his IBF championship at 147 pounds. And then he could probably go into the fray at 154 pounds. And there's some seriously good matchups in there for him. You know, a lot of the top fighters at 154 just fight and don't have a fight scheduled. You know, look no further than Terence Bud Crawford. Virgil Ortiz is another one. Serhij Boachuk is another one. Israel Madrimov, you know, a lot of the top guys, you know, Fundora, again, not been scheduled, although rumored to be fighting Terence Crawford. Errol Spence, you can put his name in that hat as well, even though we haven't heard from him for a while. So, you know, realistically, 154, a division that's been pretty dead for a long period, maybe for the last 5 or 6 years at least, is one of the marquee divisions in boxing. Now it's almost like 147's become the dead division. Obviously, that division carried by Floyd and Manny Pacquiao for so long always had big names in it, and a lot of the top fights in the sport were in it, but it just doesn't have that glamour anymore. 154 is where it's at. Murtaza and Tim Zhu are going to be fighting for the IBF belt in October as well. So it's all going on at 154. For me, Boots has got to jump up now, get in that mix. He wanted to become undisputed, get all the belts at 147. He had the fallout with Brian Norman, Jr. and Senior over the fight. Became a bit of a mess last week. Now him and his team have lost the purse bids for his mandatory defense against Chukhadzian. So yeah, just not a lot going Boots' way at the minute. You know, I don't know what they're going to do. I doubt Eddie Hearn will keep that Philadelphia date. You know, does he go on a Saudi Arabia show? I don't know. I think they're still trying to build his star in America. That's really where he wants to be fighting out of. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. It's really fascinating. Can't wait to see the update on Boots Ennis' next opponent. I'd imagine it won't be too far away. Obviously fought in July, I think it was, against David Avanesian. So, yeah, fascinating developments. He's probably not going to be a world champion soon. I would say he will vacate. I cannot see him fighting on P2M Box show against Karen Chukhadzian. I really don't see that happening whatsoever. But you never know, I guess. You never know. We'll wait to see what Eddie and the team at Matchroom come out with. But let me know what you think, guys, about Boots' next opponent. Is it 147? Is it 154? Is he going to vacate? Is he going to stick at 147? Let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.